We are going to game 5. What an incredible game. Just another one in this series between the Lynx and the Liberty. Bridget Carlton comes up with the huge, shot off the offensive rebound at the end, taking advantage of Sabrina Ionescu. And this, is a very close, razor thin series. These are all coming down to the wire, and it's just small little things. I think we should definitely talk about Breanna Stewart tonight. Similarly to her in game 1, she comes up short at the very end where it counts, and she hits all glass on her shot attempt to win the game with about 17 seconds left. This comes after a rough shooting night for her. I believe she shot 5 for 20 from the field for only 11 points, just a +2 on the plus minus. She had 11 points. She did get 11 rebounds, and she had a huge block towards the end, but that's just not going to cut it. With Stewart, she had such a great game 3 where she dropped, I believe, 30 and 10. Her coming back with 11, like the Liberty are just going to need more. It's a lot to ask, her teammates to step up in the way they did. That can double for Sabrina Ionescu, who only went 5 of 16 for 10 points and 0 of 5 from the 3-point line. And, they gave her the ball at the end and told her to make a miracle happen. And, lightning striking twice like that, I don't know if that was going to happen. I think Leonie Fibich was huge for the Liberty. Anytime there was a play to be made, an open shot to be had, a big pass, she was there, totally relaxed in the moment, just incredible poise for the first-year player. And I thought Jonquil Jones was excellent tonight, 7 to 10 from the field, 21 points, 8 boards, and she wanted to win this game. That last time she caught the ball and she basically put Collier in jail and finished for the and 1 to tie the game. That was, grown woman basketball. That was any great player you ever seen in the final series, deciding, we need to win this now. And we're not waiting for Sunday, but unfortunately, it didn't end up going her direction. The bench really didn't, give too much. I thought Sabley actually played a couple good minutes, even though her plus minus doesn't reflect that. But let's talk about the winners of the game, the Minnesota Lynx. Just balanced production all throughout this team. I've kind of grown a fondness for this squad. Their players are so likable, and they compete really hard despite, my distaste for the coach, Cheryl Reeve. But this was, Kayla McBride in the first half. She only finished 6 of 15, but 19 points, strong from the free throw line, strong from the 3-point line, lots of good defense all night. Courtney Williams just sensational in the first half and into the third quarter. 15 points for her, 7 assists, and I thought that she was about to make that game winner, and I was about to wake my entire house up. The Lord knew not to let me see that. I think also Lana Smith was in a lot of key positions where she was just finding herself wide open. I don't know what happened on a couple of those defensive possessions for the Liberty, but she would just end up right under the rim open for a layup. Nafisa Collier, all 40 minutes tonight, only 4 of 10 from the field, but 14 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. So impacting both sides of the ball. Still kind of playing within the team there, but this was a balanced effort, and my heart would have broken for the Lynx had they lost on their home floor both games. The way you lose in game 3 like that, that's like, there's a term that we have that was almost like taking their heart. And they decided, nah, you didn't take our heart. We're going to take it right back, put it back in our chest, and we're going to compete Sunday in game 5. And man, I am so happy we're going to watch a game 5 for this season. I want more. Luckily, next year in the WNBA Finals, there's going to be 7 games. I think that these teams are so even, and the cool thing is both teams won on each other's home court. They know each other well. There's a little bit of chippiness going on. The games are still relatively clean, but there's hard defense being played. This is big-time offense, big-time shot making on both sides. And, I think what's gonna really decide this thing is it's gonna be Breanna Stewart. She's had two awful games in this series, and if she doesn't show up Sunday, I think some conversations are going to have to be had. Yes, I know this is a multiple-time champion, multiple-time MVP, multiple-time national championship winner. Since we're bringing that back into these debates and all that, but if she comes out here and shits the bed in New York, and it looks like it goes down in bad fashion, we have an entire reel of lowlights to play for this. With Sabrina Ionescu as well, like some of the shooting splits for the finals here have been awful for Sabrina. This is not going to be a Sabrina led them to the promised land, type narrative. If this, goes off like that, she did hit that huge shot in Game 3, but overall, I think a lot of the performance between Stewart and Ionescu has left a lot to be desired. Even, at down points, I feel like the Lynx players have, collectively played a lot better. And, this is a Sabrina shot away from like this basically being Minnesota winning the title tonight. And I think what impressed me so much going back to Game 1 with Minnesota was like they see Jonquel Jones, the former MVP, Stewart, Ionescu, the all-NBA squads over there, and they've got Nafisa Collier pretty much. And then they got a couple people that don't see themselves as less than anyone, and Kayla McBride and Courtney Williams. And I think this is, this is such an entertaining series, and this can go either way. I think it's hard to call a winner in Game 5. It really is. And it's hard to ask the Lynx to go into another team's building again and get another game. Had this been like a home hold on both sides, I might feel a little bit more comfortable picking the Lynx, but I feel like Breanna Stewart has been so unreliable and quite frankly volatile. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I said, Leonie Fibich has basically been this expressionless kind of in control, awesome player anytime she's on the court. Like I don't know what, she's like, I don't know where she emerged from. They just took her out the garage and was like, they're deploying a weapon essentially. I think that this is going to probably go down as one of the great final series in WNBA history. I would love to see what you guys think, what your favorite series have been, but this is everything that we can ask for. If you're a new fan to the league, if you're a fan, that has been around and watched the league, this is exciting basketball. This has smoked the NBA Finals for the funky ass dudes, and theirs went 5 and this one's about to go 5. Let's lay these games out on paper. Let's lay out the drama. Let's lay out the competitive nature on this side. Let's lay out people actually playing both sides of the ball. Neither of these teams are overmatched. Like this is even, and it seems like, I don't know, man. I'm going to pick Nafisa Collier. Like, I feel like she's been so excellent and so stone-faced and ready. And Courtney Williams just has, like, this, she doesn't give a damn nature. Like, who is in front of her? They can't guard her. So I'm going to pick the Minnesota Lynx to win the title in Game 5. We'll be back here after that. But I think it's going to be a big-time Nafisa Collier game, and Courtney Williams is going to play some type of huge role. And don't forget about Kayla McBride, who's been scoring in bunches. I think Collier is going to have a monster game and win the Finals MVP. So it's official. I talked myself into it here on air and everything, but what an incredible game. Just all the things I love about basketball. High competitive environment, incredible arena atmosphere, back and forth plays, people coming up short, people coming up big. And at the end, we saw the home team go home happy, but it's not over. You know, in the words of Kobe Bryant, the job is not finished. I think Sunday is going to be, if you know, this series has told us anything so far, this might be a game for the ages on Sunday, and I think they might have already had at least 2 of those so far in this series. So what do you think about who's going to win? Where are we going with this? Can Breanna Stewart save herself, essentially? Is Sabrina Ionescu going to arrive with a monster performance? Jonquel Jones has been great. Can't ask for anything more out of her. Hitting these deep threes, making her free throws, scoring on the inside. She's been phenomenal for them. And Phoebich, like those 2 have really held up their end. It's the stars for the Liberty. If they come through, maybe this series is already over. So, yeah, let's wrap it up. I'll holler at y'all next time. Subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. All that. Appreciate all the love. I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.